Well, alright guys, Bart from Bicycle Rider YouTube, and you guys are getting a rare glimpse of something that I never show anybody. But this is the little shed at my mom's house, and of course it's July 23rd. You know, I sold the bike shop about a month ago, and I've been dealing with the ramifications of not having a good work-life balance over the last few years. You know, owning your own business, you throw yourself into it. For me, it was the love of the bicycle shop and the love of the bicycle industry and the love of my customers, and you know, riding with everybody. It was fantastic, but I totally disregarded my personal work-life balance for the bike shop. But you know, in hopes of that financially blossoming into a business that could sustain, you know, a lifestyle that I wanted with a bit more leisure and a bit more travel. So, you know, I know a lot of small business owners that either made it, or in my case, I didn't. Those that made it, you know, say, you know, that first 5 years you're working every day, and it's hard to break those habits. Well, after, you know, not being in the bike, I haven't even gone to the bike shop this week even to say hi, but I've been so busy with my personal life, trying to, you know, I'm trying to help, you know, help my mom get her house back in order. I had I pretty much lived at the bike shop. Literally, I had a little cot in the warehouse that I would sleep in most of the time. Of course, I do have a house, but the bike shop actually caused a divorce for me. So after my wife and I split up, just right after the COVID, and that's understandable, she was lonely and I was a sole proprietor running a bike shop in the COVID bubble, and it took up all my time. So anyway, the long story short, I moved into a little place, and I just, you know, from that moment on, I threw myself into the bike industry and disregarded my personal life. But I had everything I needed at the bike shop and the culture around it. It's just, it crashed on me financially. So now I'm trying to pick up the pieces of my life, and I'm actually picking up, and I get to fly off to Europe tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be July 24th. And I will be doing the 20 and 21st stage of the Tour de France. Of course, no, obviously I'm not going to be racing the Tour de France, but I get to go spectate, ride my bike, and possibly lead some tours for a company. So I'm flying out to Europe tomorrow, and I'm over here at my mom's house in her little shed, and believe me, this place normally looks pretty dang organized, but I had to move so much stuff out of the bike shop that, you know, the shed got packed, and it was, you know, pretty organized with kayaks and boating stuff and a little bit of bicycle tools. But now I've got this place packed. I'm just actually fixing up my mom's bike for her so she could ride while I'm gone. I got my BMX, a lot of stuff that I just kept at the shop. You know, this is the BMX bike, my little 20-inch that was hanging up in my mechanic room. And this is the Diverge that I'm bringing with me to Europe. So I'm getting ready to pack this in this hard case bike box. I'm taking Delta Airlines, so I will be doing a little bit of a YouTube video on how Delta treats me carrying a bike. I really wish I could bring my Trek Madone. I have a feeling I'll be doing a lot more road biking, and when you have a brand new Gen 8 Trek Madone, that's the bike I'd really like to bring. I'd really almost was going to bring my new Checkpoint, so I could do more road, more gravel. But being a first time, gosh, I got a few bikes. I wish I could bring my commuter bike, because I'm not going to have a vehicle there. And I'd love to be able to commute back and forth from where hopefully I'll be working to where I'll be staying. But anyway, bring in the old Specialized Diverge. It is a gravel bike. This is the bike that I raced in the Mississippi Gravel Cup. I was able to buy this bike back from a customer. So this bike and I have a lot of history, and I think it'll be a good bike for the for the multi-purpose riding that I'll do. I really want to ride with this group of guys, I should say guys, group of cyclists, guys and girls, Tête de Course. It's in Nyon, Switzerland, and it's a coffee bar that while I was visiting there, I walked into and really enjoyed the camaraderie there at the coffee bar. So I hope to hang out there, do some riding. I bet some road bikers and some gravel bikers, and I figure I could do either or with my Specialized Diverge. And gosh forbid, but if something happens to my bike, at least it's not a brand new bike. Now that I don't own the bike shop, I don't get those EP discounts, so I gotta pay full price for bikes now, and I can't afford to replace those. I'm really in a financial pickle after this dang bike shop failed for me. So anyway, I'll have a chance to go to Europe and maybe earn a few dollars and see the world and really just restoke I'm a little lost. You know, I have so much to do, so believe me, I'm not sitting around bored. Every minute of my day has been packed with trying to, you know, fix the house and get organized and work on my vehicle, work on the boat. I mean, there's just so many things I let go over the last few years. Let this be a lesson, and I want to do some coaching on this about how to have a work-life balance. Don't overwork yourself. Now, it's different if you're working for someone and you're going to get overtime and you kind of know you got a big block of work because you're trying to save money, or you know, you've got a big bill that you got to pay off or something. I understand that, but when you work for yourself, don't dig a hole like I did, even if it's in a bike shop, because people say, hey Bart, you're doing what you love. Well, what I really love to do is ride bikes, but when you're a bike shop owner, you work on bikes and you work in the bike shop more than you actually get to go out there and ride. So I'm changing my life to have more of a work-life balance, and you guys are seeing me at the bottom. I hope to show you this shed a bit more organized. This is the worst I've ever seen. I can't even believe I have this on camera, because I'm not a disorganized person. It's just I'm living in kind of some controlled chaos. But anyway, once again, I'm leaving for Europe tomorrow. I don't even have my bags packed. I don't have my bike packed. And I'm going to be gone for a month or so. So it really matters what you bring and what you don't. So anyway, I'm packing the bike and putting it in a box so I can put it on a plane, and hopefully it makes it to Europe on time, because I've got to be at the Nantua stage. Basically, when I land, I've got to go to Nantua for the second to last day of the Tour de France, and then I take a high-speed train that night to Paris, and I'll be on the Champs-Élysées, the end of the Tour de France. I will learn how to pronounce that correctly. I really want to learn some of the French language. I don't want to butcher it, but I don't know it yet. So give me a little slack. I'll be at the finale with a tour company for the 21st stage of the 2025 Tour de France. And of course, you know, I'm bringing my video camera, so if you guys, it's kind of weird being in this environment right here, being in Biloxi, Mississippi, in a shed that is a bit of chaos, packing a bike, and then 2 days later I'll be at the finish line of the Tour de France. But I really want to showcase cycling culture. You guys know I love bikes, I love culture. I like the little pockets. Going to the Tour de France is a dream for me. Luckily I have a sponsor that's taking care of it, because people ask me, Bart, well, you say you broke, how are you going to France? How are you doing this stuff? Well, it's really work, and I do have a sponsor that's luckily sees how much I love cycling and is actually flipping the bill, so I could possibly go over there and make a few bucks, and I'll pay my bills. And see, they want me to see cycling culture. They see potential in me that I can maybe showcase to the world what I love, and maybe bring more people into this sport, or like me, people that should have been burned out. I'm not burned out. Well, I kind of live in burnout, but I am burnout. But I love this stuff so much, and I'm going to continue doing it because my soul can't help it. Anyway, so let me pack this bike. You can see, you know, how many of these little brake blocks that I've given away in my shop, and do you think I even have one now? So I cut a piece of cardboard to put in my hydraulic brake and some tape. So I've given thousands of these things away, and now I don't have a bike shop to work in. So I'm just like a lot of you guys, working on bikes in a shed. And believe me, my toolbox is normally much more organized, but I'm struggling to find tools just to take this bike apart. But I'm gonna go to Europe, and when I get back from Europe, I'll get my life in order. But you know, I feel like I'm a bit of in a depression right now. Not only in this bike shop, I put my heart and soul into this. Like, that bike shop's my identity, and I'm not. The Biloxi Bicycle Works. Bart from Biloxi Bike. I don't even know what to tell people when they ask me what I do. I don't know what I'm going to say. I'll figure that out. Anyway, I'm going to pack this bike up and let you guys know if it gets to France on Delta Airlines in one piece. Bart from Bicycle Rider. Stay tuned. A lot of exciting things coming up. And if I get any viewers that are in like the Geneva area of Switzerland, right over the border into France, around Lake Geneva, Nyon. Gosh, I'd love to ride with you. So catch me, kick me while I'm down. I've had a week without getting much fitness, and now I'm going to go on a plane for a few days. So before I get fit again, if you want to ride with me, now's the time. You can rip my legs off. Say you rode with the Bicycle Rider. Anyway, my name's Bart Luther, the Bicycle Rider. I'm going to start posting more stuff on the Bicycle Rider Facebook. I don't even have the password for that. It's been years since I looked at it the other day. Some old videos on there. So, anyway, I'm hoping for good things for my life. I'm hoping for good things for Bicycle Rider YouTube. I'm hoping for good things for Biloxi Bicycle Works, Duncan and the crew. Sorry guys if I haven't been there this week. I have been spending every moment getting up early and staying up late, just trying to take care of my life and stay focused on stuff that I disregarded over the last 5 years owning the bike shop. It's hard to make that up in 2 weeks and deal with some legal ramifications of a possible bankruptcy too. So we'll see how this all goes, but for now I'm going to France. I'll see you guys in Europe. Hit me up if you guys want to hook up in Europe. I would love to check out some cycling culture and ride with my friends. Ride, hike, swim. You know, of course I love to ride bikes, but I want to run and jog and hang out and do cool things too. So we'll make this a variety show. All right, I love bikes. Love you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Bart from Bicycle Rider YouTube. If you like what I do, like and subscribe. And let YouTube kind of know you guys are watching me, and they're giving me some ideas for some videos while I'm over there. They didn't want me to show the inside of my shed, but I'm real, I'm raw. This is me after 5 years of owning a bike shop and life taking all kinds of different turns, and I'm as low as I can get right now, and I'm still a happy person. So Bart from Bicycle Rider YouTube. Packing this bike and flying off to Europe and hopefully taking you guys with me.